take 3,566. And we are back. This is Jay Wells. You're tuning in with Marclair Project. I got my wingman here, Mixman Shawn. Shawn, say what's up to the people.
What's up? What's up?
So today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to have a little bit of an icebreaker discussion before we jump into our main topic, and then follow it up with our current events like our last few episodes have been going. So first of all, I've been paying attention to the analytics, Shawn. I want to share something really funny. And, we have so much data from all of our millions of viewers that we have out there. What I found was interesting was the two episodes we've had out. We've got a couple people listening to us from South Korea. Everybody else is in the U.S.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I checked the both YouTube and Spotify where we have our episodes posted.
We
So I
know
thought
we
that
know
was pretty
somebody else.
interesting. And I'm curious to know who it is. So maybe they'll throw a shout out in the Facebook or in the YouTube comments or somewhere.
I don't personally know anybody in South Korea.
I got a couple of my people that are stationed out there right now. So thank you for listening into our episodes, and we want to hear from you. So shout us back some comments or something on our Facebook posts or whatever it
That's
is.
nice.
You know what I mean?
Bring us some Korean barbecue or something.
Oh yeah, Korean barbecue's the heat, man. They had this one food I really liked over there for a while. It was called yaki mandu. Apparently it was like an adaptation of one of the Japanese foods because there's a long history between Korea and Japan.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little fried, almost like a wonton, but fried with meat inside. Pretty damn
That's
good.
almost fire.
But when I was working, one of the jobs that I worked over there was a town patrol, and we had to, get people out that were all drunk. It was everybody drunk. So at the end of the night, we're kicking everybody out the clubs. So, oh, hold on, I want some yucky mandu, and it just started pissing me off.
What kind of man do?
Yeah, exactly. What can a man do? No, but we would always have to kick people out, and they'd be trying to get their last bite of yaki mandu. So I just grew to hate it. But
Damn.
I don't know if I still have that hatred in my heart. Have
You
to try it
think
out
uh
next time.
you think North Korean barbecue is different from South Korean barbecue?
Yeah, definitely, bro. It's probably just a lot less.
A lot less barbecue.
Yeah, it's probably just the queue. They ain't got shit up there.
That's pretty
Yeah,
awesome though.
yeah. You never went to Korea, huh?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's a dope ass place. South Korea's dope. I don't know about that North Korea. I probably wouldn't go. Wouldn't recommend it unless you're Dennis Rodman or
Yeah.
something. You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
mean, I don't think you can just go.
No, I think you can. I just think it won't work out in your favor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I mean, you want to come back too, right?
Yeah. They might not let you. They might not let you.
I'm not cool with that.
Yeah, no, me neither. It was a good time. So it was just interesting seeing that on there. Just getting something started like this, something brand new that neither of us have done before. I've jumped on a couple podcast episodes with some buddies, but not obviously a video podcast or nothing like that. So it's been pretty
Yeah.
fun. We had a couple people engaging with us in comments and some old friends and stuff like that. So we're in the friends and family zone, I think. Anybody that's listening in is obviously someone that knows who we are and we're friends through our inner
Definitely.
circle and stuff. So that's pretty cool. And I had a thought too. I think we talked about this yesterday, but I wanted to share this with anybody who's listening. If you have a story you want to tell, you want to come on and have a conversation with us, have some laughs, and even if we have some topics that you want to recommend for us, shoot us a message either on the Facebook Messenger or shoot us an email, marklerproject@gmail.com. Whatever it is, if you got our number, give us a holler. Come on here, let's chat, let's have a good time, and just do some good discussions. What else is going
Definitely.
on with you, Shawn? What's going on? What's going on with you, man? I see you got the flannel on. I had a flannel on, but it was getting hot in here.
Yeah, yours is a little heavy duty.
Yeah, I was laughing too much at our pregame.
Yeah, yeah. Mine is
So
like a regular duty.
yeah, I
Yeah.
got you. But at least you got your, swagger. I'm just like solid black over here, looking like Raider Nation. That's all right though.
No, this was the last shirt I wore, so it's
Oh
like
well,
easy to get.
it is what it is. Wardrobe was like, bring me my next shirt, and they just came out and
Yeah,
got
I
you
know.
hooked up.
Now today they're off.
Yeah, the green room wasn't popping with a lot of options.
Yeah,
That's all right. I tried to wear my flannel so we could be in sync, but
you gotta improvise
bro,
sometimes,
I
you know.
didn't want to be on here sweating. The white raisin's already glistening in the sun over here, so you know what
Yeah,
it
bro.
is.
All the camera lights in the studio, the big
I know, dude.
production, you know.
Yeah, dude.
It's
Zillion-dollar set over here, big
yeah,
timing. After all
it's
those
a
donations we got for mentioning Cybertruck in our early episodes,
yeah,
I
bro. It's
can't handle
Hollywood level.
can't handle the pressure, man. It's too hot. Hey,
Yeah, bro.
you want to jump into our topic? You ready for it? Think they're ready for it?
Yeah, let's go, bro.
Easy topic this
Let's
time.
dive into it.
Easy topic this time. Everybody, we're gonna be talking about turning nothing into something. And human beings have this remarkable ability to turn nothing into something. That's kind of in our nature. It's in our essence. It's what we do. Obviously, it's a metaphor. It's not. You
It's
know,
what we do.
it is what we do, but it's not. It's not a actual. It's not a. It's a metaphor, right? For the ability to take, uh, like Jim Rome always says. Jim Rohn is a great motivational speaker, business guy. He has a lot of content out there. One of these clips that he has is he's talking about this. He says you can turn weeds into gardens, turn pennies into fortunes, and that resonates with me. I'm like, that's what the spirit of a human being is, and that's kind of I think also the American spirit. This the American dream. Everybody is chasing that idea, or they're creating something, and they want to put it out there into the world. I think that's a pretty exciting and interesting thing that is ingrained in who we are and our identity of people all around the world, bringing the different aspects of their cultures and their beliefs and it's interesting how things are different but also the same at the same every time you go to a different place or look at a different culture you find similarities even if it's thousands of miles away, totally distinctly different communities. I always think that's a trip.
Yeah,
What's your thoughts on the turning something into or nothing into something?
I like what the guy said, bro. What's his name?
Jim Rohn.
Jim Rohn. Yeah,
Yeah, he's a dope ass dude.
yeah. Turning weeds into garden and pennies into fortunes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's pretty awesome. I guess everybody's trying to do something
For
like
sure.
that, you know. Everybody's trying to build,
Yeah, for sure.
have a
You
little
know,
more than they have. Also, like building something out of nothing. That's a lot of people have nothing, you know,
that's true.
and their only option is to do something with nothing.
And that's true. That's resourcefulness. They don't have they have to survive. I mean, people have always been doing that, right? Shoot.
Yeah,
And to build their societies and their monuments and their structures of how they do things in their businesses and the products that they create is a pretty intense and pretty broad topic. But
yeah,
there's
for
people.
sure. Now that I thought about it, it's like, whoa,
It goes down to everything. Like who the hell thought of the first musical instrument?
for
You
real.
know what I mean? Was they just clapping their hands? Oh yeah, drop that
Has to.
beat.
You think the rhythm came first or the melody?
That's a good question. It's kind of like the chicken and the egg.
Yeah,
The melody, I believe.
without the rhythm though.
Yeah, no doubt. The rhythm
What?
was always there. So the rhythm is always there. The rhythm is always there because everything's got, um,
Rhythm.
everything has some kind of timing. So you're discovering the melody and you're just trying to slow it down so that it has a rhythm.
I hate timing, bro. Like timing is everything, but it's annoying when you're making music.
Yeah. Well, I think it's annoying in any circumstance, even beyond music, right?
Especially when you got someone like crazy,
Oh, that's bad timing.
like yeah. One of my buddies got perfect bad timing.
He's got perfect bad timing. Why? You got a story?
I do, but I probably shouldn't. But like to put
Those are the best ones, though.
to put it simply, bro, he does some really crazy stuff at the right time or whatever. It's always something like damn fool, but it's always Perfect bad timing.
Yeah, people have that luck, don't they?
Yeah,
They
some
have
people are
that
built
luck.
like that.
Yeah, that's a good. That's a that reminds me of quite a few people in my life. It's just like how do you have? I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a story of this has nothing to do with turning nothing into something other than turning this conversation into something funny. Um, so when I was doing my MTI Air Force drill instructor job, it was like towards the end of my tour. I was working in the med hold, where all the folks that are injured or separating or they're doing their PT remediation, they go there. I'm standing out in the parking lot talking to my buddy, another instructor, and the trainees always they would take a bus to go to their appointments or go to a medical appointment or a BX run to pick up something luggage or something they need to pack their bags. So the bus comes rolling up. I'm not thinking much of it. I'm keeping an eye on it because I'm just making sure that it's, everything's going right. But I'm talking to my buddy, so I'm just kind of observing over his shoulder. And I see these guys get out. Everybody's walking one way towards the building because they're all supposed to come back in, check in, let the instructor at the counter know that they're back from their appointment. They're alive. They got their buddies. They did everything they were supposed to do. All those things. The big crowd goes this way. And these two dudes start walking the other way. And the other guy's got under his shirt like this giant hump under his back. Like I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing? So he kept going. Him and his wingman. They went across the parking lot, and I was like, hey, look over here. And we just kind of watched for a minute, and he's walked all the way to like where his dorm stairwell would be. And that's when we were like, you start yelling at him, and you get him over here to kind of grill him a little bit. And he was getting kicked out. So he was only supposed to be going over to some administrative or medical appointment for his clearance to leave. But he went to the store and bought a backpack, and he put it under he put it on his like regular shirt and put his like coat over it to try and hide it from us. And he just looked like a Ninja Turtle. It was so funny. He was trying to do it though. He was trying to turn nothing into something, man. He was trying to make that
For real,
other
what was in the bag? Just a backpack?
nothing. It was a bag. It was just an empty bag. He was just trying to.
Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. It was silliness, but that you're telling me that's bad timing, right?
For
That's
real.
bad timing. So like, he could have easily got away with it. Like I probably wouldn't have known. Nobody would have known he was supposed to go get a
If you
backpack or
didn't
not.
look like a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, bro. If he would have just went trainee, not Ninja Turtle, he would have been all right. Just walk in with this wingman, check in. I'm back from my appointment. All right, cool.
Man,
On with your business. But he had the bad timing that we were standing there having a chat at the end of the day, and he panicked. He messed
ain't
it
that
up.
something?
Yeah, it is. But that's just funny. I guess it's kind of off topic, but kind of on topic, anyways.
Yeah.
But I think it's a struggle, man. Like anything, like putting a podcast together, putting a song together, building a family, building a business, building uh, a team, writing a book. Hell, man, just drawing a picture, whatever it is. All that stuff requires you
Yeah,
to
creating.
have creativity,
Yeah.
requires imagination. Everyone has a capacity for imagination, some a higher degree than others. But whenever we recognize it and we capitalize on it, or we cultivate it and we build it up, we can really take our ability to turn that idea into a real tangible thing and make the dream come true, whatever that looks like. I get inspiration from people out there. Um, this dude from Starbucks, Schultz. He's one that I was like, dang, this dude. He wasn't even the original Starbucks guy, but a roundabout way, he came to find himself owning the company and turning it into what he always wanted. And now it's like a global, large brand, and this place everybody knows what it's all about when you come into Starbucks. It's the same everywhere you go. So it's like, how do you get there? Can't everybody do that? Maybe not to that large scale, but people got
Yeah.
dreams, people got ideas. It could be your own idea, or it could be about having a good job and getting a house and raising your family and going on vacations, whatever. You know, there's a means to an end
Yeah,
for
everything
everyone.
starts with an idea,
Yeah,
and then some hard work and a little effort.
definitely discipline. Like if you ever heard somebody talk about having backup plans and stuff like that?
Backup plans, like as
Yeah,
in
like
just
a
like in living life, or like
yeah. Like, hey man, like well, on the topic of this, like if you're building a dream, like hey, let's say yeah, I'm gonna start my business this next year, 2024. I'm gonna go all in.
hmm
But some people like to have no backup plans. Do you think that's advisable or not?
um, it's just like having two, three different plans. I don't
Yeah,
know. You,
it's
you
a
you could have a couple of different plans. If one doesn't go that way, but if you don't have a backup plan, I guess you're really confident.
that's it. That's it. Yeah, because like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you have a backup plan? Because you're committed to going all in on this thing. It will not fail.
Man, yeah.
You know, it's
It's
like that.
like knowing the cards too well. Like you betting all your money.
Yeah, no doubt. Or you're just willing to go to that length. And if you
Yeah,
fail, you'll just keep trying.
it's a big risk.
It is a big risk, but I think imagine the amount of energy. If I've done it a few times on certain things, nothing like big time, obviously. I'm not, you know, claiming that they are, but the times that I've set aside other bullshit and I like, well, if that doesn't this and that, no. The times that I'm telling you where I like all this other stuff, not important, not even gonna worry about it. This is what's gonna happen, and you just go all in. Every time I've done that, it's worked out. Not
Yeah,
right
when
away.
when you really focus on something and then you give it the love that it needs,
Mm-hmm.
something good does happen though, right?
I believe so.
When you
It's
when you
just
put in the work
yeah, because your energy is different. Like you wake up every day like totally focused on that.
and you're enjoying it,
Yeah,
it
for
doesn't
sure.
feel like
It's
you
a
know,
it's a charge instead of a drain. You know what I mean?
man.
Yeah, that's a that's a interesting part of it that was on my mind.
Yeah.
But one of the people we were talking about, I think maybe like the last week or so. I don't remember what day it was. You know, this person caught me off guard. It was Rihanna.
Yeah.
No, because
Back, yeah,
like
Riri.
back in the day, I'm like, oh, whatever, just another pop star, come and go, right?
Yeah.
Now this she's worth 1.4 billion dollars net worth. All the things that she's doing.
She's
I never,
huge.
yeah, I never thought we would go from my umbrella, Ella
No,
to.
even before that, like her first album,
I don't even know about that one. That's what I'm saying.
it had some good beats, good production.
Yeah, my wife told me that. I wasn't. I wasn't thinking that was. I was thinking that was her first album. She's like, no, that's not. And she
No,
played me
that
the other
that's
song.
that umbrella shit was when it was already raining by then.
Yeah, no doubt. But I was
When she pulled the
overseas.
umbrella, when
Yeah,
she pulled the umbrella, it was already raining by
she already had
then.
that. She already had that check.
Yeah.
But I think like she was a young girl talent and very smart. I know there was a little controversy with the who was that guy she was with? Uh,
Um, oh,
there was
Chris Brown.
yeah, they had the domestic violence stuff going on, and you're like, damn, there's a lot of crazy shit with that. But
Yeah.
I think she like jumped out of a moving car. They were in a moving car. Yeah, I think this story is true. You can go ahead and quote me on that one. She,
For
no, but I
real.
feel like they were in a domestic dispute, and she jumped out of a moving car. I don't. I'm not saying it was going fast or nothing, but still,
Yeah.
and that's kind of like where it blew up on them. But despite all that, and I just to see where she's at now is interesting. And she was in the headlines because you were telling me about how she went out to India to perform
Mm-hmm.
for this dude's son, right? His wedding or something.
Yeah, yeah. Like, well, like pre-wedding. His wedding's like later, like 6 months down the line.
Okay, you gotta tell me about this because it seems like India does weddings way different, bro. What's up with that?
Not everybody in India, but they do. This
Well, yeah.
dude, he's like a big rich Indian dude, man.
His name is Mukesh
Ambani.
Ambani.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. They just call him Ambani.
117.8 billion net worth.
A hell of money, bro.
Yeah, he's the ninth richest person in the world.
Yeah,
Top
bro.
10, baby. Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's funny though. You said what is this pre-wedding? It was like a concert, bro. It wasn't like
bro,
a performance. It was 19 songs. She performed 19 songs.
bro. But like,
She hadn't done a concert in 8 years.
you had Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg, fucking
Fuck Bill Gates.
the
I wrote that on my
Facebook dude,
notes.
you know?
I wrote that on my notes. We'll talk about Facebook later. We'll talk about
Yeah,
Facebook
yeah,
later because them
yeah.
motherfuckers, yeah, they had something going on. Yeah, but
Oh, but yo,
anyways,
both of these dudes were at the same event. Like,
of course, this
bro,
is the
like
baller community, man. It's the bazillionaires. They're all bazillionaires.
I
Bill
don't think you could
Gates,
ever like schedule a meeting with these fools together. Like, you gotta
unless
be
you're
like
a billionaire.
yeah, you gotta be like Ambani. They're like, hey, everybody, make some time right now. You're like, y'all gotta pull up right now. I'm sending a jet. I don't care
Yeah,
what's on your schedule. You cancel. I need Bill Gates. I need homie
yep.
Rihanna. You too.
That's some
What,
other stuff, dude.
bro? That's crazy. Like, what's going on here?
I don't know if I can even want to live that life. It would be interesting to just spend a day around it. Just be like, what the hell? Like fully immersed in a like a total outlandish scenario, but just being a fly on the wall around a guy like Ambani or Bill Gates or nah, fuck Bill Gates, but the Zuckerberg dude. Yeah, just for a day, just be like, oh man, let me be your shadow over here. I'll just walk around with the clipboard, like, yep, yep,
Yeah, like what are these fools talk about, man, when they get together?
oh shit, money. You already know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just what I
Apparently,
think.
apparently Rihanna's getting some sort of a deal too, where like her company, the makeup company, or whatever,
Oh yeah,
they're gonna be selling that in India
that makes
because
sense.
because Ambani's like, yeah, it's good.
Well, my wife told me I don't know nothing about the makeup stuff. She does the makeup stuff. She keeps me smart. Um, you know what I mean? But she's like, yeah, Rihanna's got the probably the most popular or really the only successful brand of makeup that's for colored folks that aren't just, the standard white folks. You know what I mean?
Probably
Like
so, yeah,
all the
yeah,
different shades that people like really get into that stuff. So like,
yeah.
well, I guess the proper term is peoples of color, but
Nah.
I don't fucking know. Anybody who
You're
listens to this shit, they're just gonna be like this bald
it,
white
it,
dude.
it's not meant it's
It's
not
not meant for me.
it's not meant for no transparency. You gotta have
Yeah,
some
us
color.
pale face warriors, not for us, dude. It's not in the cards. Yeah,
No,
but
probably. I mean,
big props. No, but big props to her for doing that because I guess she has the beauty stuff, but she also has the, I guess, Savage, or I don't know if it's got a fancy name to it, but it's like a lingerie or some other clothing retail stuff
yeah,
as well. So
she's got
not just the
all.
music, and she's
Yeah,
been in some
yeah.
movies too. I've seen her in some comedy movies and stuff, doing
Oh
little
yeah,
cameos. But I thought it was an interesting list because did she do music with Jay Z early
yeah,
on?
yeah. He's on the Umbrella song.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I remember. But I was
Actually,
thinking of
she
him.
no, she is signed to his label.
Oh,
She's
that's
with
how she started, huh?
yeah,
Was it
Rock Nation,
Rockefeller?
Rock
Uh,
Nation or
What's it
Rockefeller.
called?
I think it's
Rockefeller
Rock
Records or
Nation.
some shit.
Yeah, I think it turned into a Rock Nation later on.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, he's worth 2.5 billion. She's worth 1.4, and
hey, my
and
bad,
right
bro.
behind her is Taylor Swift.
A
She's a
few years
bazillionaire
ago,
too.
a
Yeah.
couple of years ago, Ambani he's got a daughter. At
Mm-hmm.
her wedding, they had Beyonce.
Hmm. Yeah. See, they be doing this. They're in the network. They're
Oh,
in the
so not to
billionaire club.
mention like the whole. So these are the big names, but you had everybody who was somebody like little Bollywood dudes.
Yeah.
Everybody pulled up, bro.
Yeah. I don't know those people.
I mean, yeah, bro.
Why?
Shah Rukh Khan. There's this Shah Rukh Khan, bro. He's like big.
Yeah.
He's like an Indian actor, bro.
You
He
think
was
Jay
there.
Shetty was there?
um,
Maybe not.
he
He was. He
and
was.
he
He was
probably
capping. He's like the king of capping right now.
He probably lied his way in there. He's like, yeah, yeah, I know money.
Yeah, yeah, I'm a
I
billionaire
was
too. He said, I'm a billionaire.
me and Ambani, we were both monks at the same time.
Yeah, I became
Like,
a monk after I became a billionaire.
yeah, you
Yeah.
told me quit monkeying around, man.
Yeah, that was trippy. You told me about Jay Shetty lying about being a monk, and then
Yeah,
and then you sent me a clip of this lady. She's kind of like breaking shit down, and I'm like, damn, this dude's got a top 10 podcast in the world. He's very talented at like presenting. It's highly produced, but we're looking at it like he does the standard. He like goes off the list. Like we're goofing around. Obviously, we're not even on his level. We're just talking shit. But it is interesting when a guy like that is so successful, yet they have this controversy about lying and kind of copying people's content and stuff like that.
bro. I always thought like I never like bought into none of his shit because I've heard
Yeah,
whatever he's telling in like a
mystical.
content type of way. Like,
Oh
whoa,
yeah, I got you.
my content. I've heard that shit from like real people before. He
Yeah,
just makes it like, oh, look at this. It's a content press here. Like, you know what I mean?
he does the influencer style.
He makes a little widget, like, hey,
He's got TikTok down, bro. He's got it mastered.
but like, man, what
I bet he
monk,
was there though.
like, bro, I don't know too much about being a monk or whatever, but like, bro, when you become a monk, don't you want to like get away from like the craziness of the world? Now you're a monk, and then once you're a monk, you're a monk.
Maybe
Like,
he's the monk of the future, dude. He's a millennial monk, bro.
I don't know
He's.
no monk that was like, yeah, yeah,
Let me
give me a
get my
little, give
TikTok.
me, give me some monk training, and then I'm gonna come out here and
So, what kind of monk was he claiming to be? Do we even know?
probably like an Indian monk. But I don't know, man.
What kind of monks are there in India? I know that what you got. They have
I think
Buddhists there, right?
they're
Buddhist monk.
Buddhist. Yeah, definitely. All kinds of monks, bro.
Yeah, because there's so many religions there, huh?
Jay Shetty's one of these little monks.
Yeah. Now he's the TikTok monk, bro.
I don't know if that's possible. It's
Yeah,
like
there's really a conflict
a
like
little
between the
fake
two.
deep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm not about that life. Come on, bro.
Well, I was tripping because uh, back to the like Rihanna being a billionaire, but like Taylor Swift's a billionaire too, bro. Like 1.1 billion. But I don't know if she had all the other things. I think she just does the music and she's just super popular, like Michael Jackson level popular.
Yeah,
You know?
people really like her shit, huh? Like that much.
I can't even think of a single song like Taylor Swift, bro.
Yeah, like
I picked up 4 tickets. My wife didn't want to go. Gave them to my friend and because she had daughters. They went and had a great time. I was happy about that. I'm just not into it. I can't even
I
stay on the channel or whatever if it's on.
bro, I can name like at least five Rihanna songs. I
Yeah.
couldn't tell you one Taylor Swift song.
True, true.
Like, how do people relate? Like, what is she talking about? They're like, oh yeah, this is my shit. Like,
I
people be
don't know,
like,
dude.
I relate to, because you listen to music. When we listened to music in high school, it was like, oh man, I relate to this shit. This is
This is terrible. Now one song of hers actually popped into my head and I'm not gonna karaoke it, even though I am 1% Filipino. Just thought
hey,
I'd share that.
maybe her shit is that good. We just can't relate.
Dude,
You know, maybe
all right, I'm gonna accept the challenge, okay? And you can join me if you want, but I'm gonna go hard in the paint. I'm gonna listen to nothing but Taylor Swift for this whole weekend when I'm working out, and
nah, bro.
I'm gonna report back to you on how terrible it is.
No,
No, I'm just playing.
no, no. Don't do that to yourself, bro.
You don't think so?
No, no,
Should I accept the challenge? You know what? I'll put a poll on our Facebook, and the millions of followers can decide for us. Okay, cool with
no.
that? I'm actually. It's gonna be either I have to do it or you have to do it. Do you accept this challenge?
I know I can't do it.
Well, if the
Yeah,
people demand it, Sean must do it.
that's a punishment. Like if you wanna, if I did
You guys
something
want
crazy,
now?
like hey man, you fucked up big time. You
You
got
gotta
to
let me
listen.
know. You want Jay Wells to listen to Taylor Swift all weekend or Mixman Shawn? You gotta let us know in the comments. All
And
right,
if I do something real bad, bro, just send me a whole Taylor Swift CD. Be like, hey man, you fucked up here.
that'd be worse than Hanson.
Yeah, I'll be
Remember
like,
Hanson? You were
Hanson,
in America. You weren't in America by Hanson, huh?
the book, right? The
No,
Hanson's book.
Yeah, see, dude, you weren't here yet, bro.
What the heck's a
You're still an
Hanson?
Indian, dog.
Oh, that was a Hamlet.
Nope. Yeah, Hamlet. Hamlet was the book. Okay, so before you got to America, there's this shitty little band called Hanson, dude.
Oh
Now you're
shit.
gonna know who it is because they had this song called Bop ba shibba Bop Bop yeah yeah. You know that one?
Bro.
You know what I'm talking about? You heard
No,
it?
but there's a bunch of shit like that
Nah,
though.
dude.
Everything's a
That's
little
the
bit.
actual lyrics.
What do you mean?
Blew your fucking mind, didn't I? It's a funny story about
Hey,
Hanson. What I wrote
you ever hear a song be like, "Hey, what do you mean?"
every time, especially the modern rappers. I don't know. They
Hey,
don't speak.
I got a song question for you. You know that
Okay.
song, "What is love?"
Oh, yeah. Night at the Roxbury's, baby. Come on.
Bro, like, you think that shit go together? Like it starts off with the question, like, what is love? But like, while
Hmm.
you're telling me what love is, don't hurt me. Like, hey, I'm just
Baby,
asking a
don't hurt
question.
me.
Like, I just asking a
No,
question, don't
no
hurt me.
more.
But what is love?
Well, yeah. I mean, you ask yourself a lot of questions when you're in that sorrow. You know what I mean? But it was kind of a conflict because it does. If you took the lyrics and you extracted it out, it is kind of sad.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I mean? That's one of those,
But the beat and
bro.
like you
Dude,
always think like it's time to party. Like you want to dance. You want to
hell
dance.
yeah, when that shit comes up, you already know what love is.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, don't let me forget about this story about Hanson. So,
Hmm.
and you can, I'm gonna send you a picture of him because this shit is hilarious. So, kicking it with the homies. We're little kids, like elementary school little kids. We're always playing football in the apartments out there where I grew up.
Hmm.
One day, I don't know what we were doing. We were just gathering around. Another friend's like cousin, whatever, rolls up and he's like, "Dudes, bros, dude, have you guys seen these hot chicks named Hanson?"
What?
We were like,
The-
"What?" We're like, "Bro, those are dudes." No, and they're not. It was so funny. There's like all these three little boys. And they're like teenagers or whatever. It's like a pop band. They all got long hair and shit. It was like, it was so funny. We roasted that dude the rest of his life. I hope he listens.
Damn. So he just dropped one album and he said that's it.
They were brothers or something. I don't know where they're from. Yeah, they had a one hit wonder. The Bop is literally the one hit wonder.
Oh
And then
shit,
they,
I might have gotta go back and sample some of that Zoom Bop.
no, you won't want to do that, dude. No samples. If
No?
you do the remix though, it probably will go hot. That's your
Yeah.
challenge. I'll listen to Taylor Swift this weekend. You have to make a remix of Bop.
Bro, I could do that, but you gonna fucking listen to Taylor Swift?
I'll I will fucking do it if that's what it takes to get a Mixman Shawn remix of Bop.
Hell yeah.
Send it,
No,
dude. I'll
I'm
be a
down to
Swifty
get
for
on
the
some
weekend.
Zoom
I'll even
Bop.
get a wig, bro. I don't care. Wig that shit. Shake them dreads. Whatever it takes.
I'm definitely gonna check that out though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I'll send you a clip. It's just like reminds me of the little stuff that you remember from being a kid. The funniest things are the ones
See
that
how
you
we
always
turn
remember. Yeah.
nothing into something?
Oh, of course, man. Yeah, that's what it's all about. But that is like a drive, isn't it? Like turning nothing into something is literally all about having a drive. Like you got to know your why. Like you're not just going to do it because. But we do it all. We do things in subtle ways all the time. Like, you can't make an omelet without cracking some eggs.
Can't,
You know what I mean?
can't.
So
And you can't just, there's a way to crack the egg.
exactly that's what I'm saying. You have to have the right ingredients, the right recipe, but the right idea. You got to know where you're going. So that's I think that's an aspect of that
Damn.
that matters. And all these people were having fun. All of them were successful, like even the Hanson guys, like they probably made that one song, dude. They probably were set for a long time. Maybe not for
Bro,
life, but
when they were making it, probably the way they felt, they probably were like,
it's very
yeah,
catchy, bro.
yeah.
It's very catchy. I won't deny that. But it's not good.
No, but creating feels good, like even to
Yeah,
them, even
of course. I'm
uh,
absolutely saying that.
because
But
it's
I'm
hard.
not bumping that shit.
Yeah. I
I will when
mean,
you remix it though.
hell yeah, I might have to sample it
It's gonna be
and
the challenge of your life.
put E40 on it. It'll go crazy.
Okay. Tell me when to go.
Yeah, but a little bop, chick, chick, bop, bop.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Oh my god, this is gonna be real interesting. It's gonna be real interesting. In any case, yeah, do a soundbite of me saying "fuck Bill Gates" in there too.
Oh yeah, that's a
That'll be
song.
good. Yeah, because that dude sucks.
Why
But
why why you don't like him too much?
I got a lot of reasons why I don't like him, man. He's what do the kids call him these days?
Because
Sus, bro.
Windows
Sus.
Windows Windows XP suck.
Well, all the windows, they're always changing, and it's
Yeah,
fucked up.
bro. Windows used to be hella shitty, man. Like,
They shouldn't be changing like that at all. It's bullshit, bro.
yeah, get your Windows right, man.
Like you get it mastered, you're working Microsoft any Microsoft product, you're working it. And this is just staying on the topic of Microsoft. But like,
Hmm.
yeah, dude's shady as a mother. He's been on the Epstein planes. He's doing all these like AIDS to Africa thing. Like, I don't know, man. If there was a Doctor Evil out there, bro, I feel like he's set up perfectly to be the Doctor Evil dog.
He was
He's
behind
buying
the vac.
farmlands and shit. Yeah, in the facts,
Uh,
he's like Mr. Vaccine.
yeah,
I don't know, dude. It's kind of grimy.
yeah, that's a trippy dude too, man.
Hmm.
You
For
know who
sure.
looks weird? Freaking Mark
Oh
Zuckerberg.
yeah, dude.
That dude looks like, what the fuck you up to, man?
Yeah. He's a creep, bro. Can you believe we traded Tom for him? It's
Bro, hell
unacceptable.
yeah.
It's
Bro,
a sin against
bro, you know
humanity.
Tom's smart. You know Tom's like a real, like an OG drug dealer. He got in the game, got his shit, and be out.
He's like got
You
his
know,
bag and he's out of there.
yeah, he's
He
like,
put it on the next guy.
he got out while he was ahead, and he's like
Yeah.
living smooth. All these fools are like tweeting at each other right now, like, yeah,
What if the true story of Tom is that he's like living on an island and he's like controlling the world? He's like got the master AI programs and he's just like the real
oh,
James Bond villain, dude. And
so
he's like behind it
you
all, leading the
mean Mark,
Illuminati, dude.
the Facebook dude? He works for
Yeah,
Tom.
he's just his little bitch. And it's like it's
That's
really
believable,
Tom who's the master of the Illuminati.
man.
Whoa, dude, that
Tom's
would be
probably like, all
crazy.
right, we're gonna do this.
I actually
This
want to
is,
look it
this
up and
is
like see.
MySpace. He's like, this is
He
MySpace.
really did take claims of that shit, dude. That's pretty intense.
But yeah. Hey, remember when Justin Timberlake tried to like buy MySpace and be like, yeah, 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 it's back now.
What? No. This happened?
Yeah, I think Justin Timberlake owns that shit now.
No, he don't.
Yeah, bro, he bought it. He
Oh
was like,
my
yeah,
god.
I'm gonna make it into a music thing. And
Is
then,
that why it transferred over to like a more of a music thing?
yeah, yeah, but I don't think anything cool happened there. I don't see
Yeah.
anybody going back there. But like maybe we
Yeah.
should, like just go check out our
Dude,
old
we talked
neighborhood.
about this. We've talked about this. Listen, none of this drama bullshit existed like that on that level. And it was
Mm-mm.
just you just felt so cool. You just your own web design. Like we need to bring some shit like that back because this other stuff is whack as fuck.
Bro, that was first of his kind too. That's that one dude. He also
Yeah,
it was nothing like it. He turned into
right.
something, and that
Hmm.
something is like, what the fuck now?
All of these people, even the ones I don't like, pretty incredible. Bill Gates, of course, but Apple Steve Jobs, super popular.
I
Uh,
like how their names like have something to do with money, like Bill's like counting money, and
yeah, and the
this fool's got
Gates.
hella
You know,
jobs.
think the irony. He's like a rapper or a wrestler. You know how they always have a name that's like got a purpose.
Bill
Bill,
Gates,
he's got the bills. He's got the
big bills.
gates. He's made the windows. He's got a lot of
Yeah,
things. You know what I'm saying?
remember like you a person or a fucking house, you got a gate and a window.
Yep,
You know,
exactly.
you got a chimney too, or what?
He probably does, bro. He definitely got a double chin. Seen that shit, motherfucker. But
Yes.
Steve Jobs was actually cool. Like
Yeah,
all joking aside, I really like what he stood for when it comes with his product. After he got away from Apple and when he was going through his illnesses and stuff. But
hmm.
yeah, we used to play some videos of his when he talks about like values and how he ran his company and why he took the hard stances. Mad respect for that. I took away a lot of that about like building yourself. And you know what? Turning yourself into something is important as well. It's not just about the things that you do or that you create. I think you create in yourself all the time. Who is Shawn, who is Josh, and who is anyone. They have to find that out, but it's less about finding out. It's more about creating, if you're really engaged, who
Mm-hmm.
you are, eliminating the things about yourself you don't like, behaviors, whatever it is, and crafting the version of you who
Yeah.
you aspire to be.
Hell yeah, and you have a every day you have a choice
Nope.
to become more you, define yourself a little bit more every day.
That's
You know,
that's that is very true. I think about that a lot. Life is all about choices. Every
everybody got choices.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's a
Yup.
good song. Yup. Nope. Yeah, but it is
Yup.
true though. Everybody does have a choice. Like, you can be in the worst of circumstances and let that consume you, or you can overcome it and not let it change you for the negative and persevere despite the circumstances.
Don't
You
let it
know?
do that, man.
Yeah, yeah. I took in a lot of like stories of the POWs and the I was
Ah,
really looking at like Vietnam POWs a lot last year, doing some research and studying because of the things I was doing at the base last year. And for my
mm-hmm.
work, inspirational, and they have a great sense of humor. These people are incredible, man. Talk about turning nothing into something. Like, they are in a prison. I'll just share one of my favorite takeaways. There's an author named Lee Ellis. He was a
Mm-hmm.
POW in Vietnam. He was an Air Force pilot, and he was in this prison with Lance Saigon, a famous Medal of Honor recipient, Air Force pilot as well. He perished in this Vietnam prison called the Hanoi Hilton. But just like reading Lee Ellis's book, Lead with Honor, it's like this leadership book that he wrote about his time as a prisoner in
Mm-hmm.
Vietnam. And like
Shit.
some of the things I'm like, I can't believe that they did was they had a university essentially. They
In the
had guy,
jail?
yes, they were like dudes that could teach Spanish, teach history, teach math, and they would teach it like on the fly, like, hey, we're gonna be in the courtyard at this time today. If you're gonna do the math, and the way they would communicate it was with tap code. So they'd use like a tap code on the walls. Bro, these people definitely turned nothing into something more than many people in the world.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah, so I always think about things like that, and it just like, yeah, you got choices. You could
Bro,
turn.
people in jail are a really good example of that.
They are. Yeah.
They always, bro, they be making these jail meals. They're like, man, what
Yep.
do I got? They got,
All the seasonings and
you know what I mean?
recipes.
It's like the less option you got, the better shit you about to make. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you gotta be creative to make it palatable.
Yeah. That's like, it's inspirational.
It is, and there's a lot of stories like that out in the world, and I think that stories are awesome. You get to hear about people, yeah, and the fun stuff that they do, the brilliant ideas that they have, the struggles that they go through and overcome. It's just like, man, stories keep us connected, man, big time.
Yeah, exactly.
Facebook is a good place, I think, still to share stories too. It even says that up there. You can share your story, and I
That's
really,
become a whole another thing. Sharing a
yeah,
story means a little bit different these days.
yeah, it does. It's a different way to engage, and like, you can see people, you can kind of get a better feel for what they're doing without even having a conversation with them. I
You
love
ever
it
seen?
because I'm still kind of in a ways in touch with many of my friends and people that I look up to, and that in some way, shape, or form are like, I have some interest in, and like them, and wanted to see them do well. So it's cool to see them sharing those things. I like it
You ever telling me like, "Hey, cool story, bro."
all the time, bro. But I usually say it with sarcasm.
Yeah,
Cool story, bro.
cool story, bro.
Real condescending. It's the greatest story I've ever heard.
Man, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, that Ambani dude, he trips me out. I kind of just took a quick note about him, but like I said, he's the ninth richest dude in the world. his family, like, I guess it was his father that really got things started, because the Mukesh Ambani dude actually inherited the family business, and it was refining petroleum. But
Yep, yep.
but now they're into everything, dude. I was looking at the list of shit he's into:
Everything's
energy,
cell phone
um,
towers.
right? Yep, retail, yeah, telecom, cell phone tower, and then even like financial services. So banking and like that kind of stuff. I'm like, damn, this dude has cast a wide net. No wonder he's top 10.
You getting
All of
it
them do
all,
that.
man.
All of them do that, right? Like the top of the tops. If you look like Elon Musk, he's got SpaceX. He's got he bought X.
I'm
I
surprised.
don't know if that's profitable, but
I'm
but he also
surprised he didn't go. Elon wasn't at the. He should have pulled up in a Tesla at Ambani's.
he just should have landed on a Falcon 9 rocket. I'm here,
You know,
motherfuckers.
if you're gonna, if you're gonna be anywhere on that day,
Yeah, I know.
fucking Bill Gates is there, bro. Pull up. What are you
But I
doing?
don't know if he's in that, if
Hey,
he's
honestly,
in the club.
I'm a little mad at Ambani, bro. He didn't even hit me up.
I know that's kind of messed up, bro. Mixman Shawn
Right?
should have been at that bitch.
We should have been
He'd have
there,
been.
man. Me and you both.
Yo, I would have been there,
Hell
holding your
yeah.
water while you're DJing.
Yeah, no. We would have been out there just, kicking it with Rihanna.
But these guys always diversify. Like what, like Musk started out with PayPal. Yeah,
No.
that was one of his first inventions. And in
Yeah, yeah.
what's the other dude? What's Amazon dude's name? Bezos.
Bezos, Jeff Bezos.
Yeah. Why the hell is Jeff Bezos, the guy who created an online bookstore, who turned it into this gigantic Amazon thing,
Mm-hmm.
launching people into low Earth orbit on Blue Origin rockets? How? Did
Also,
he
why
just get
wasn't
so
he there?
rich? Did he get so rich that he's just bored? Or is he like really was like all the time, like someday I'm launching fools into space, bro? He launched Captain Kirk into space on
Just
his rocket. The real, the actor that played the original Captain Kirk. Um, can't think of his name right now. William Shatner. He was on one of those rockets that went up, and it's just like a low Earth orbit. They're not going into space like real space. Um, I can't explain it as good as Neil deGrasse Tyson, for he's a real G. But they're not going into like deep space. They're just going into low Earth orbit or the atmosphere.
and they
But
just come
still,
right there.
it's that's freaking crazy.
I wouldn't do that.
How the hell did Jeff Bezos get from sleeping in his car with this idea to building an empire? You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy. But it's absolutely that point we made about like not having the backup plan. He just went
Yeah.
all in, bro. This guy gave up everything, was sleeping in his car so that he can build his idea for his business to get that thing cracking. And he went
Yeah.
all in, and it made it happen.
Once he
And
saw it was working and it was rolling, he said, "Let's keep it pushing."
yeah, exactly. It's pretty brilliant.
But he should have been at the wedding, man.
Yeah. Bezos wasn't at the wedding?
I don't think so. I mean, he should have been. He probably
Yeah.
was though. Trump's daughter was there.
Oh, for real.
Yeah.
Trump's a weird family. Definitely a weird
Yeah.
family. I mean, they
He got weird after becoming a president. Before that, he was just hella entertaining, right?
I still think he's entertaining.
He is though. He
Hell,
is.
it's so interesting.
Bro,
I will,
people talk about him like even before he was like the president.
yeah.
He was in songs who'll be like, "Yeah, I
Oh
got
yeah,
money like Trump."
no
Yo,
doubt.
whatever, random ass Trump lines in every song.
Yeah, he was and always probably will be a very popular figure. It's interesting how he is. His behaviors. I got the hiccups. Sorry.
Oh shit.
His
Some
his behaviors. How he was able to sustain. I wasn't always like a big. I'm not like a fan of his. I guess I find him interesting, and I find
man.
him entertaining.
You think you could kick it with him? Like if you met,
Oh, are you
you think
kidding me,
you gonna kick it
bro?
with him?
I would hella kick it with him, dude. That
What are you
motherfucker
gonna
likes
do if you kick it
eat
with Trump
fast
for a day?
food.
Fast food?
Yeah, bro, you seen he brought the national championship football team in there, a smorgasbord, dude. He had the whole White House all lined up with McDonald's and all the things. It was so funny, bro.
That is kind of dope.
Like could you imagine? You're like, oh, we're going to the White House, the coolest shit ever. Like, and then you pull up, and it's like McDonald's.
There's a McDouble. You're like, oh, this is cool, man.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, bro.
Hell yeah.
Never had this
The
before.
the fries a little cold, but yeah, you know.
Not White House McDonald's, bro.
Yeah.
Someday I do want to go to DC and like see all the cool American shit. I want to see like, they built that thing like this magical place, like legit, like they put some wizardry into their engineering. That the
The White
Egyptian
House?
yeah, bro. Listen, I wish I could pull up some aerial footage.
I've
The
been to the
whole,
White House a couple times.
yeah, well, not
Like
me.
not inside.
But I just want to go see that, the museums, all the architecture, and like the historical places over there. I like
Hell
that
yeah.
kind of stuff. But
Me
like
too.
the place is built on like a pentagram, a 5 pointed star, and then like the where the White House and then the Capitol building are, and then the Lincoln Memorial.
Hmm.
It's all part of that diagram, and it builds like the Illuminati signal with
Sheesh.
the all seeing eye and stuff, all that cool conspiracy stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
they're Freemasons to the ones that engineered all that stuff. So they basically just took their religious symbols, the symbols of their clubhouse, and they imprinted it into the design of the city when they built the Capitol.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's pretty crazy, but
That's.
it's not really less crazy than the pyramid structures all around the world
You
and
think there
those
are
kind of
like
things.
hidden messages there, or was
Oh,
like,
100%.
but what? Who do they for? If they're like, if I can't
They
even find it, what is this?
That's the challenge of it.
Okay, now I mean, then what? Then what do I do if I
Well,
if I find out all the secrets?
well, that's what's interesting is we don't know because we ain't in the club, all right?
Man,
But hey, we just talking about a bunch of billionaires. At least I know Jay Z's one of them.
mm-hmm.
At least I know that,
Yeah.
and he puts that in his music. He puts that in his art for sure,
Mm-hmm.
and you see it all in there. But
Trippy,
it's in,
trippy individual, man.
yeah, for sure. He's not my goat, that's for sure.
No, hell no.
Mm-mm.
My goat's over there
Yeah, dude.
marinating, finna cook it later.
Got some seasoning on that goat. That Yeah, that's funny.
No.
Yeah, these people are crazy. But
What's the deal with the goat? How come everybody want to be a goat? I'm the
because
goat.
it goes back to the same stuff, the secret codes. I got my crazy conspiracy theories about it. So
Mm-hmm.
think about the goat, right? Is like it's the symbol for a lot of those kind of worships, the dark side, and they have the goat symbol, right? So then it becomes that, and they're talking about, oh, you're the goat, and it becomes the thing. Everybody wants to be the goat, but what is the goat? Was like an ancient Baphomet god. It's a creepy as hell if you ever see it. It's like
Yeah,
half
like
goat, half
in
man.
real life, a goat isn't even like that dangerous or nothing. Like you want to be a bull or like something strong, right?
True.
A fucking little goat? What?
Well, the goat is defiant. It has no obedience compared to the sheep,
Oh
right?
yeah.
So,
Goat don't listen now.
yeah, nah, fuck that. They got a mind of their own. You ever heard them scream? They're creepy too. Like when they
Oh,
yell,
I don't
they
like
sound like
that.
a screaming person. People call in the cops on them sometimes, like, oh, somebody's getting beat over here. It's just a goat.
Oh shit.
Exactly. But yeah, they
Man.
the sheep can be herded. The sheep is docile versus the goat, which is wild and
Oh yeah, it's the
you
Baba
know,
Black Sheep, bro.
yeah, maybe think of his own his own
But
way.
sheep's at
So
least cool because, like, sheep give you a wool, you can make clothes.
yeah,
But goat, I don't think goat's that dope, man. You shouldn't be a goat.
yeah, it's an interesting phrase how that became so popular. I
Yeah.
think LL Cool J back in the 80s or early 90s, he had that. He was like the first one to use it in hip hop culture.
Greatest of
Um,
all time.
yeah, yeah. In that
Yeah.
way, in that way. So then,
Yeah.
I think it went from there. Because in fact, people may not recognize LL as a big time presence in hip hop, but I disagree with them if they wouldn't recognize that because he was super popular back then.
I know a
Uh,
lot of older fools. They really like LL Cool J,
yeah, he's in the club. He was
but
one of the.
I never listen to his shit like that. Like
Well,
maybe one or two songs, but
I
like
think
some
he
of
was
these,
a little bit before us. Well, he did have
yeah,
some stuff in the '90s that was pretty cool, but um,
like
by
the
the
oldest cat, they love it.
yeah, I think he got into acting by the late '90s, early 2000s, and that's his thing now.
Yeah,
He's all about that. He's been on like the NCIS TV show for like 10 years or something like that, playing a
yeah.
federal agent. So,
He's always licking his lips and shit.
well, he did have a trend. Yeah, you got to give him his props. He did have the trend. You may remember when people had one pant leg curled up to their
Hmm.
calf? That was
Yeah, yeah.
LL. That was him, bro. That was him. All
I might
him.
have done that a couple of times.
I never
Just
did.
rolled up one leg and like, yeah, yeah, it's like that.
Not me, bro. I have no calves. It'd just be like a stick in there. No, I got body by SpongeBob, man.
Oh shit.
Stick arms and legs and a big square body. Yeah,
Nah.
no doubt. Well, speaking of these bazillionaires, Mark Zuckerberg's Meta program crashed earlier this week, and
Good.
it was weird. Like, I know we talked about it, and you said you weren't affected at all.
I think I didn't really check it that much. I was like,
Yeah,
it wasn't working, and I was like, my Wi-Fi is off or whatever. Right? I was like, it'll be back.
it was Monday morning, and I was on my way to work. I got in the car, and I was just checking. I was gonna um, share our last episode on Facebook. So
Mm-hmm.
I tried to get in there and it was like, you're logged out. I'm like, oh, what the hell? All right, fuck
Hell
it. So
no.
I just set my phone down and I just went to work. And then later in the day, in the late afternoon, I was able to log back in. So I didn't even know that there was an outage going on. But that's weird
Yeah.
because there was like cell phone outages the week before. Remember, we talked about it in
Yeah,
previous
AT&T,
conversation.
yeah.
Yeah, and then now we have Meta outages. So,
What's going on, bro?
yeah, interesting.
Who's resetting the grid, man?
Something's happening, bro. I don't know what it is.
Something's not right.
Yep.
It's like homie went to India and somebody turned the fucking
Dude,
servers
it's in
off.
Bonnie, dude.
Or
It's
maybe
taking over, dude.
he went to India and then
It's Rihanna, dude.
no, it was probably Elon. He was like, man, while they're all in India, I'm gonna go and fuck up their little website so my ex could pop.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He could have done it. It would have
With
been brilliant. It would have been
yeah,
brilliant.
they should have shut down everything except for Elon Musk's
Yeah.
website. But hey, by the way, I don't like it. I don't like it how he made that Twitter be X. You know, I don't like Twitter now. I don't like X.
I I'm not sure that I don't like it.
Right?
I still call it Twitter,
Yeah, it's Twitter.
but I still call it X also.
I don't like.
Cuz like I'm trying to like just accept the fact that it was changed, but it
Yeah,
was like out of nowhere.
when it changed, something did change.
Well, yeah, because you're not because that has to become part of the conversation. Oh, bro, did you see that tweet? Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. What do we call it? It's still a tweet. Oh, okay, yeah, it's still a tweet. So every
Yeah,
time you bring it up, you
exactly.
have to go through that whole bullshit.
Did you see my exceed?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, if you're listening, Elon, and you want a new CEO for X, I got you. Hire me. I'll be
hell
up there.
yeah.
I'll be up there in a minute. We'll fix this fucking problem.
And if you're looking for a new FOO, you got me.
That's what I spend all my money. I was like, hey, fucking, we need a new monument. We need a new fountain up front and shit. Send him Bonnie. Tell him Bonnie to get over here too.
Hell yeah. For
Yeah.
real.
Would you keep if okay? So let's just say, hypothetically,
Mm-hmm.
Elon Musk hires us to take over and lead X. Are we keeping it in San Francisco? It's just between you and me to make this decision.
No, no, we should go somewhere else.
I'm getting the fuck out of San Francisco, bro.
Yeah, 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 dude.
I might stay in Cali, but I'm not staying there.
Yeah, bro. Why, like, in the middle of all this extra shit going on?
We should go to Vegas. Take
Yeah,
X to Vegas, bro.
I go to Vegas. Yeah.
That would be a good spot. Might be too hot. Hell. But I like it, right? Because
What's the
think about
hype about being in downtown? Like, what does that do for you? Like,
in where? In San Francisco?
yeah, like,
Well, it's Silicon Valley, so you got all of them. They all live out. Like, if you look at all the major tech companies in the world,
mm-hmm.
like majority of them are in San
Everybody,
Francisco.
bro, for reals.
Majority of them,
Everybody.
down to San Jose, all the way up
Yeah.
that part of the bay.
Either that or you're Ambani.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Or somebody, one of these other dudes, But I think
Man.
it was it's a weird change. I still use X. I like some of the changes. I like the logo. Pretty
Yeah.
cool. Black with the, well, those are my colors, so
You think
I
you
kind of not
think
like it.
you think if he kept Twitter what it was and started a X, you think that would have had the same impact?
Nope.
No.
No.
Twitter's
Uh-uh.
Twitter, huh?
Yeah, because it ultimately did not change the user process. Like, I type out what I want to type out, I tweet it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You
And
send
it
it.
goes. But you got your, I think he invented like Twitter Spaces. I just saw a thing about Twitter articles where you can subscribe to post your articles there, verified. All kinds of
Yeah.
changes have occurred there. But what I can appreciate is the protections of free speech,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is important because I don't really agree with like censorship to the degree in which I saw it. I think that there are certain things that cross a line.
Everything is
Uh,
censored.
well, I mean, I'm not cool with content that's about like pedophilia and shit like that.
Certain
You
shit
know,
should be
right?
censored
Like,
for
you know what I
sure.
mean? That's what I'm saying. So there are
For
some like moral lines where these murder films or any of the bullshit like that, get that the fuck
hmm
out of here. They don't have a place over here. But
Yeah. Why you
an
even have it?
opinion,
And then why you even posting it? Why you want everybody to see all this weird
like a
shit, you know?
like a political opinion, I don't give a fuck if you like whoever you like.
Yeah.
If you're not trying to like say these people should die and all this other shit, or um posting that kind of like child pornography and pedophilia and all that creepy stuff, then that place has no place out here. You shouldn't
hmm
be you shouldn't feel comfortable talking about that in public
Yeah.
like that at all. But other things that don't cause harm or threat or none of that other stuff should never be censored.
Bro, there's so much parody shit going on every time I go there. It's like I don't even know who's typing what, whether
Mm-hmm.
if it's an AI account. Yeah, it's just like everything is just
It
weird.
got real bad. It got real bad during like the COVID times. It
Yeah,
was
right now.
real bad.
Yeah.
It's not so bad right now. I think it's a little bit easier to figure out what's bullshit and what's not.
hmm
But
I wish some of the bullshit was actually true. I wish it was coming from the real accounts. It's funny sometimes.
that's true. That is very true actually.
Man, how come
Um,
you didn't say this, man? You should have said this.
it's fucking hilarious actually. Oh, I'm making noises over here.
Make some noise.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Get it popping.
You know how
So
people be
Sean,
like, my bad, though.
no, you're good. What are
You know
they?
how
What?
people be like, make some noise. What if everybody makes like a different ass noise?
Oh yeah, like at a concert when a DJ says that or
Yeah,
somebody
make some
make
noise.
some noise for my friend over here, and they're all just like, oh. That was not very flattering.
Ah.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. But in any case,
Make
y'all,
some noise.
It ain't easy turning nothing into something. That's for sure, though.
Hell no.
Yep. What do you got for key takeaways, man? What's on your mind now? If we want to wrap this up and leave with some parting words.
Creating something out of nothing is magic.
Yeah, I think so. I think
It's a little magic.
it feels like that for sure. When you get
Yeah,
there, you
that's
have
what.
this.
Yeah, that feeling is only it can only be described as magic.
Yeah, it's magical. Like, man, that was magical. It was
How that
beautiful. Whatever,
happened, man? I
whatever.
can't even explain it. It's like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's magic.
yeah, no doubt. I think that looking at all the characters that we talked about, even if we were clowning, capping, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
about our thoughts on how they got where they got. I do
Yeah.
think that looking at people that have had found success in an area that you respect, an area that is of your interest, well, how you define success is a way to kind of get an idea of how to shape a plan, shape a vision, shape a dream into turning nothing into something. I think that's true. But in any
Mm-hmm.
case, hey, we got some music cooking up or what? What
We
do you?
we do have we have something on the stove.
Mm-hmm.
It needs a little garnishing though.
Okay,
You
good
know what I mean?
stuff. So when we get it done, I think people might want to check it out here at the end of an episode. Post some music there. I know we got a couple lines out to some people that want to come on the show. Some musicians, some other people that work out in the different professions and have good stories to tell. So, future episodes will include some interviews and some guests and more discussions like this one right here. But
Hell yeah.
until next time,
You know it's gonna be something, even if it's nothing.
damn right. Keep protect your heart, protect your mind. We'll see you next time. Thanks for
Protect your
tuning
pin
in.
number.